Original gangsters in the building. Oh, you already hit it?
Yep.
I didn't know.
That's it? You ready?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
It's that laid back Sunday.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Mic check 1 2 1 2. We back on a lazy Sunday. Lazy Sunday, man. Coming off the Father's Day last week. NBA draft, what? Thursday night?
Point of order, it's Saturday.
It's Saturday?
Sir.
Well, I'm on Sunday.
I thought we were just saying that.
We moved it up. We moved it up a day.
Because we supposed to be there.
Hey, man.
Hey, man.
As drunk as that Whistle Pig got me last night, it's Sunday.
I say you was honking on the way.
Hey, man, I was wobbling down the streets.
Is that why you left?
Yes.
Feeling real good.
I'm about to fall out this chair. Oh,
Felt
shit.
pretty decent. From Coastal with the Flats.
Hey, mic check, man. Something to Smoke 2 podcast. Y'all can see we already started talking and shit. But we keep this raw and uncut. Raw and uncut. We got voices coming in the microphone and stuff, but we gonna keep it going, man. Something to Smoke 2. This is a Saturday. It's not like us record on a Saturday, but we got lives and families and things we have to take care of. So we gonna get into it, man. We trying to get this to y'all, man. Trying to be more consistent with it. Something to Smoke 2, man. I'm gonna go around the room. What you smoking, what you drinking. Smokey, starting with you, brother.
Well, I'm drinking. I'm sorry. I need to start out with what I'm smoking first. I'm smoking an Arturo Fuente Hemingway. You know, the Perfecto wrap. Very good cigar.
Yeah.
Y'all know I'm the infused person. But this
That shit ain't infused.
Of course, this is my palate record. One of them. And man, I really love this cigar, man.
Yeah.
So Arturo Fuente Hemingway.
That's
and
what's
I'm
up,
drinking
man.
on the Zacapa rum. Really good. Got a little,
Copper 23.
yeah, 23. Got a little mild sweetness to it. Really goes really well. Give you a lot of little pepper.
Definitely not the bamboo, though.
It's not bamboo.
It's definitely
Nah.
not the bamboo.
That Zacapa is a preferred drink by a lot of Cubans, I know, man. Steve, what's up, brother?
What's going on,
What you
y'all?
smoking, what you drinking, man?
So smoking, I'm not going to give you the feedback on yet because I'm pretty sure this is my first time, but a Padron Family Reserve 46.
Yeah.
I will tell you, it come out the gate strong. There is no doubt about that, but I'm going to reserve my feedback till later. So once again, if y'all see this damn microphone poking me in my eyeball, shit went left. I done passed out.
Pause. Yo, what you drinking, bro?
So I'm drinking a Crown 23,
Uh-huh.
2023.
20. he went bottom shelf there. He went straight to the bottom of the shelf. All right.
With Coca-Cola.
However
I'm
you
doing
feel,
Crown and Coke today.
Hey, at
But
least
it sounds good when you say I'm drinking a Crown 23 because all y'all up there looking like,
They're like,
where the
what?
hell's that shit from? I ain't never had that one.
I didn't see that bottle on the table.
man.
It's right there. It's from 2020. I could have said a Crown 1964 if somebody would share it.
Hey, that's inside.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that later.
There we go.
Something to smoke too, man. Trav, what up, bro?
What's
What you
going on,
smoking? What you
man?
drinking, man?
Smoking on that God of Fire 56B, Series B, sorry. Pairing it up with some Copper 23. Seeing how this go today. Trying something different.
Yeah. Sticking with the rum. Well, I am smoking the Don Carlos Presidente. We got these in our cigars this month. It's a great cigar. If y'all listen back to the Palate Breaker video that we did earlier this year, well, last year now, wasn't it? This year, last year.
This year.
Anyway,
Shit out of it.
look for Palate Breaker and you'll see what I tell you that this is my first cigar that really broke my palate and got me into cigars. So I'm really happy about smoking this one. I'm also drinking Martell Blue Swift. It was gifted to me by my brother Steve over there. I've been drinking on it ever since, man. It's some good stuff, man. Martell Blue Swift. Something to Smoke To podcast, man. We're gonna get right into it. We got a little bit to talk about. NBA. Wait, no. Before we even get there, how was your week?
Hey man, my week was pretty good, man. Went pretty fast after the holiday and everything, you know. Rain off and on, doggone grass keep growing too damn fast. But other than that, it's pretty good running behind the kids, as you know.
Yeah.
And hanging out with the fellas in the backyard. So hey,
Like we always do.
Been a pretty good week, man.
That's what I'm talking about. Steve-O, how was your week, bro?
Week was pretty good. It was a short work week because of the holiday, but fully engaged in my wife's business, working with her behind the scenes for a couple of venues. So working in the yard, setting up, tearing down. So it's been a long week, and then of course all the yard work, washing 3 cars a day, and then
3?
Yeah, it was 3. Wash 3 cars, wax 3 cars. It was a long day with that. But then Wednesday always good night, bar night. And then Costa Rican flat take a toll on your body though.
Yeah.
That right, Smoke?
Yes.
Yeah, man.
And then Friday we had a repeat of it over at Smoke's house. So we swapped bar nights this week because of Lovey's venues. But it was it definitely allows you to just relax when you have those bar nights and let all that damn pressure of the day or that hard work of the day disappear.
Yeah, man, you gotta let go sometime. Trav, how was your week, bro?
I get this damn Atlanta traffic, man. Week was going great until you have to get on 285 and it kills you.
Yeah.
I don't know what is it, the rain, the people, but that traffic hurt my week,
The
man.
rain definitely amplifies it. That's for damn sure.
But outside of that, everything was good, man.
Yeah.
Good to see another day. Can't complain.
Hey, well, if you don't remember, I can tell you one highlight of your week. Me and Trav got to sit down, smoke a cigar, enjoy a little time with Ed Reed this week, where he kind of broke down about his cigar coming out. If y'all know prior episodes back when we was at AG Cigars, we talked about ER Fine Cigars. That's Ed Reed's cigar coming out, and he pretty much broke it down how he came up with the idea, what he did to put it out. I will tell y'all, for those that's waiting, it is an aged cigar. It's been sitting there since the pandemic, and tobacco was aged before that. Placencia didn't take any shorts with his cigar, man. So we definitely looking forward to that. It was a great conversation that me and Trav had with him. Of course, Trav got to talking about donks and cars and everything, everything Trav into. And Ed seemed to really like that. And then I found out that he's a DJ now. He's got on Twitch, he's got this virtual cigar lounge that he does on Twitch. I got to find out what time he does it, but he said basically he's smoking a cigar, playing music, giving people the vibe for the day, man. And
All right.
hey, the brother is a real talented brother, real deep brother that you wouldn't expect, man. So,
And very approachable.
oh yeah, and that was a highlight of my week, man. And trial week, but he forgot.
Hey, man, that's that traffic. I'm so tired. See how some of these people got their license in it.
Can't let that traffic get to you, man. Hey, man, old people can still drive, bro.
What you recommend? What you blowing out your nose?
Oh,
Hell, no, I
shit.
ain't retro and shit.
Hey, yeah. Now, something happened Wednesday.
All about damn cigar smokers, man. Y'all out here retroing cigars, man.
Yes,
going
they
through
are
the
retro
nostrils.
Hale cigars. Man.
Talking about, man, y'all get more flavor, man. That's booger flavor, man. Stop going through your
No, we are not trying to piss off cigar smokers. God damn.
Booger flavor? Oh,
He
shit.
said retro
salt,
Hale is
man.
booger flavor. Oh, my God.
Oh, tripping, man.
Oh, Steve just tried to retro Hale 46. Oh, shit. Yeah, I don't think he was supposed to do that. He opened him up, though, didn't he?
Your sinuses, you good?
Oh, God.
You gotta prepare your hole, man.
I think the smoke came out my eyeballs.
That mother already look like he been laying on glitter.
Yeah, shit like pepper spray.
Nah, I didn't talk about the glitter on your face.
The what?
The glitter on your face.
Glitter.
Yeah. You must have been.
You say I'm glowing?
Oh, shit. Y'all doing some role playing down
What
there?
is going on?
Where my compact mirror at? Let me see what the hell I got going on.
Oh, you tripping,
That
man.
fool got glitter on his face. He been out there laying in the white laying. What's up, girl?
But you know, your friends wait till you go on air to motherfucking tell you. We've been here for a fucking hour before this shit started, and he gonna save it till now.
He just that tell you
I
got
just-
glitter.
He
Got a flag already.
Yeah, you just hurt my feelings.
Oh, damn. Where's the sensitivity bell?
That's a sensitivity flag.
Oh, man.
Oh, man. Something to smoke too, man. Of course, those that follow sports, y'all know that we had the NBA draft this week. And really, you know, I was going to go through the top 10 and talk about the players, but I'm not going to do that shit, man. It was a weak-ass draft to me. Shout out to the players that did get in the top 10. I hope that you have a successful career, but really, I wasn't even interested, man. I'm more interested in the NBA trades. But I do want to bring up the number one, Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah.
And I want to get the opinion of the group, what they feel about him. Do they think he's going to be successful? Do you think it's going to take some time? What you think going on with him? And I'm going to start with our basketball coach here. I'm going to start with Smokey first because he know the most about basketball.
Man, I watched a few videos on him, man, see how he ball. He got good. I think he's going to be real good because
You got good balls on?
man, pause, man.
I said basketballs, not balls.
I'm just saying. That's what I heard.
Let me get through what
You
I'm
know,
saying.
hey, we found out one of them got good balls on.
He got good ball handles. How about that?
Handles.
And he
Alright.
can shoot pretty good. I mean,
Mariah says Zion got good balls on.
oh shit!
But we talk about Victor, man. What's
Hey
up,
man,
Smoke?
he look like he be a buildable kid. I feel like they could put some work behind him, and he'll last a good while in the league. Now whether or not if he get too much weight on him with that height, you know how
but
that is with
do
the
he-
ankles and the knees. So you know
Do
what
he
I'm saying?
deserve this unicorn pressure they giving him, man? They acting
Well,
like he's
see, me and the
next.
wife were talking about this earlier this week when the draft was going on.
Uh-huh.
You give these kids a lot of pressure by them number one, them number two, whatever. What if we have been watching the league for a long time? Y'all notice that the people that go in the first round hardly don't last the longest.
Right. Yeah, expectation.
But you know what I'm saying? But that's TV hype. That's
Right.
league hype. That get more views on the television. Television
money.
turn. It's money. It's all within the play. So I feel like did he deserve it? I didn't see nobody that was better. Or
Yeah, nah, I ain't see nobody. I believe
Yeah,
it deserves it.
yeah. So I mean, from what I see, I just see, just like anybody else, like Zion. What y'all think about Zion?
Now or then?
I mean, not then. When they brought him as all this hype and all that, what y'all see now?
Then it was a lot of hype. Now he just got woman problems.
Zion ain't worried about no draft. He got a draft lineup. He got a real draft
It's an
lineup.
expensive lineup, though. It's an expensive lineup.
man. You got a stripper in the porn star. You doing good.
Hey, man. Hey, one of them pregnant, the other one want to be. Got about it.
Hey, man.
Steve, what you think about Victor?
Bad
man?
recipe for your bank account.
Yeah. I don't know because I haven't seen him play a lot besides all the highlights we've seen over the last couple weeks leading up to the draft. You know, they're calling him a generational player, more so probably because of his height and his, and
What's a
his,
generational player?
like a LeBron James. That's what
Like a
they're calling him.
LeBron. They call him like a LeBron.
He ain't that strong.
Yeah.
They saying he the best since goddamn LeBron.
And
really,
some of the NBA players said, "Watch out."
Yeah, I believe you should watch out, but I saw a video of a player. I think he's with the Memphis Grizzlies now. Lofton, short, chubby kid, not short, but short for the NBA. Kind of got some body on him, and he was playing against Victor, and he was bodying him under the hole, man. Like he was getting him out of there.
Victor's not that strong right now. Now I ain't gonna say they ain't gonna put it on him. But he's not that strong right now. I think when you
Neither was Durant.
You grow, that's what I'm saying. You grow that big, it take a while to develop.
Maybe he just need a sky hook.
Hey man,
The unstoppable
I
shot.
know. Hey man, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was a 100-point man. What'd you say?
It's my point. That's my point. Obviously, the story has yet to be written, but just from what you see coming in there, whether he's 7'4", 7'5", 7'6", that's going to be hard to stop no matter what. Is he going to get bounced around a little bit? I'm sure he will. But he's still 230. Let's not get that twisted.
But
230 ain't 185.
Yeah, that ain't light at all.
But a LeBron 230 and his 230, LeBron could control the 230. He can't. I don't see him controlling.
And see, we've had guys
you know what
that
I mean? Like, come in and I could control you with this 230.
but
he's not a banger.
At the
like
same
that.
time, it's 230 coming in. By the time he get on a NBA meal plan, get with
That's
an
what I'm
NBA
saying.
weight trainer,
He
I'm pretty sure that
232.
230 gonna turn
That
into about
230 be solid.
230,
Well,
245.
The NBA weight training don't work for everybody. You know, Zion.
And he may not want that.
Well,
It ain't work for him.
It overworked for him. He said he got bigger, but I'm
It
just saying.
overworked for him.
But then with
That was a different workout
Or did
plan.
he overwork?
yeah, he overate.
He over meals.
He just never took his body seriously like other players do. He's just naturally a country cornbread fed dude, so he has to handle himself
So
differently.
you think you think it's that?
I don't think he
missed
got
some
the work.
workouts, or he
I don't
just-
think he got the work ethic to
The
maintain
discipline.
his weight.
He don't have the
he
discipline
don't have
for
that.
I mean, he's going off of his talent and his athleticism.
You see it the way he carry himself throughout the league. You know, he didn't come in with that mind. I'm gonna get my body right. I'm gonna stay focused. My
I wouldn't
game.
say that when he came in. You got to understand he came in on injury, and at the same time,
Yeah, he did.
and they had to hide that for a while. So then
That's all they've been doing ever since.
But at
man.
the
They
same
give him-
time,
give him
I
a
mean,
max
they
deal.
got him
But
back in
at
shape
the
for a
same
while,
time,
and then
you say
he
he
lost
came.
it real quick.
You said he came in with injury, but he's still injured.
He is.
He ain't
still
never
in.
not been injured.
Exactly. So
Right.
I mean, it don't negate what I'm saying. You still ain't taking care of your body.
Yeah, bro, stay in.
But the thing that may save him is Denver with these giants they got. You know, they're gonna require a big man. You're always gonna need a big man now.
You got
I'm lost.
it.
What you
You
saying?
got it. It'll clear.
No, Denver with Denver and the way they ran that team, big men shooting threes, just bodying everybody. I think that's gonna be the recipe. Everybody try to retool this year.
So you think
Yeah,
that
but I don't think they
you
get
saying
no
the
big
league
men
going
that-
back big?
Yeah, I think it's in that transition because now you just can't be a big standing in the post. Now you got to shoot threes. I mean, that's
But the
what
only
that's literally what
the only
everybody
big-
couldn't stop. You couldn't leave Big Boy at the
But how
top of the
many
key
bigs you
because
know
he was
shooting
knocking them
threes in
down.
the league, though?
No. I'm not saying
Yeah, you
everybody. I'm
got
saying
only
it's
You
transitioning.
got Jokic. You got Giannis can shoot some threes.
Yep.
I just only named.
Yeah.
Hell no.
I only really named two, but I'm sure it's some more down
Hell
there.
no. Giannis don't shoot the three. Giannis got the quickest move from
I bet you he
from the
learned.
top of the key to the damn free throw
I bet
line
you he
wanna
learned.
see.
Yeah.
I'm just saying,
He don't
like,
have to.
I
This
don't
game-
see nobody beating him. Like, look at when the Heat played. They couldn't stop. They couldn't even leave him at the key by himself. He was knocking down threes. And everybody's going to want that recipe.
I feel you, but
I'm not saying it's going to happen
that's
overnight.
not a recipe you could say you could go out there and get.
No, but that's what you can transition
Yeah,
to.
that's what they
The rest
want,
of the
though.
world is transitioning.
Yeah.
Might as well do it in the league too.
Miami's looking for a big man.
The rest of the world can evolve and transition. And the league need to transition.
I just think you get. He's so stupid, man.
Yo,
So cute.
That was special, man.
That's the world is transitioning.
Damn,
Shut up, man.
Hey man,
Did I get off topic?
No.
I just used a keyword and went with it. That's all.
Well,
I
I'm
thought
gonna
this was word association.
I'm gonna try and get this a smooth transition, and we're gonna talk about.
There we go again. You got a synonym for that?
We're gonna talk about the NBA trades. NBA trades. Which one of the NBA trades
Hold on.
shocked y'all
Wait.
the most, man?
We wasn't coming on the Twins before we moved on to the trade.
Oh yeah.
I know.
We did have two twins going to top 10.
And just for the record, Chris didn't give a shit about the draft because it didn't help the Golden State Warriors. That's why he called it garbage. He's very biased on his opinion over here.
You don't like your team, man?
So did the trade help the Warriors?
Hold on, we ain't there yet. Let's get to these.
He wanna keep talking about this bullshit. Hey man, shout out to the Twins, man. I believe they from here, ain't they? And they played in with the team Overtime Elite. They didn't come out of college. They came and played with Overtime Elite, which is based here.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Right.
Were they like 19 or something like that?
Who did they go to?
One went to Houston, one went to Detroit.
Yeah.
Number 4 and number 5.
Yeah.
And shout out to them. That is Amon Thompson and Asar Thompson. I hope I'm pronouncing his name right. But shout out to them, man. And coming out of the would you consider that AAU or shoe league? What would you consider Overtime?
Probably more of a shoe league, like a Nike or something like that.
Or like a Drew
I really
league?
don't know. With Overtime itself, it's its own.
Okay.
It runs its own league.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They play.
So it's
they
like a
play
Drew
other
league.
team like
Yeah.
They play other teams like Drew League and stuff like that. So.
Okay. Well,
I just retro this bitch again.
Shit.
Man, your face red,
Hey
boy.
man, I told you don't retro a 46 man, for draw. Oh my god. Hey man, that's gonna get even the best stuff.
Give me some of that liquor to pour in my eyes. Cool them shits off.
Wow.
Hey, for the smokers out there, if you retro it, man, don't try a Padron 46 first. You know, start with a Connecticut wrapper or something, man.
Hey, my daddy always said go big. Don't ever go small.
So you retro, like what cigar?
I would say
Give me one that-
if you just now retro.
What's your top cigar to retro?
A Cuban Delight.
I mean, I like my reddish wrappers. I like the Cameroon wrappers to retro. Maduro, I gotta prepare myself.
So it's
for that.
retro in a step in the cigar game.
Yes,
I mean, it just opens you up to taste more
because
flavors in the
you
cigar.
do get more flavors once you do it.
We still ain't found the vanilla notes. Why the fuck are we retroing?
See, all they getting right now is pepper.
Yeah.
So I think I'm
got
smoking with
maced.
the wrong purpose over here. That's what I'm trying to understand though. With the
No,
retro.
you smoking for relaxation and celebration, man. That's how you.
But
Smoke.
this shit ain't relaxing.
So what's the so is the retro and just because you want to do it or just
Because you want to taste more flavor. What
No,
the
people
cigar-
gotta find something to do.
Cigar is about, man.
oh okay.
That's like drinking with your
I ain't
pinky.
hating.
No, smoke.
I ain't hating. I'm
It's
just
like
asking
this. It's the
questions.
same shit as this right here.
I
Pinky in
want
there, baby.
Yeah, I want to educate the folks. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I want them to know, hey, if you retro this type of cigar, to give you a different flavor.
Real aficionados would tell you yes. They would say you retro, you're gonna get more flavor out of the cigar.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We all off motherfucking topic.
But you don't want to burn up your nostrils
But
doing it all day
At the
long.
same time, we still giving you something to smoke too. Moving on to the NBA trades instead of that weekend draft. NBA trades.
Somebody a little sore.
Which trades shocked y'all the most? And we gonna say the best for last. But what other trades shocked you the most, man?
Who you talk to, me?
Yeah, I'm gonna start with you.
You said say the best for last. I don't know what.
Nah,
what
we
that
say
means.
the best for last.
Well, I'd say Udonis Haslam going to the Golden State Warriors is the most.
What? He is not. He's supposed to be retired.
With a max contract.
And shout out to Haslam, but god damn, bro. Yo.
This is stupid, bro.
But anyway, Bradley Beal is now a Phoenix Sun.
Yes.
Bradley, that's one of them. Bradley Beal is a Phoenix Sun.
Somebody else got traded too, though.
Come up in the mic, brother Broham.
Yeah, but the
somebody
people
else.
need to hear you.
Somebody else that got traded. I just heard
You
about
got
it. This
Bradley
today,
Beal.
though.
Then you got old boy going to the Celtics. Porzingis.
You got Porzingis going to the
Somebody else
Celtics.
going to the Celtics too. No, it ain't. I'm
You got
lost.
Smart going to Memphis.
Yeah, Smart going to Memphis. There you go.
That was a
surprise.
3-team
That
trade.
surprised
Oh
me.
yeah.
How you think that's gonna work? I think it'll be decent for Memphis. He's a veteran.
Oh, for Memphis, yeah. I worry more
I
about
think-
Boston.
Yeah, I'm worried about Boss. Boss are kind of like been.
Oh yeah, and
That's
Porzingis
the
ain't gonna do
system
nothing
big
for
three.
them.
Because he's kind of like their heartbeat. I understand from a talent perspective, but that's really like Golden State with Draymond. You know, you're are you getting rid of your heartbeat? That's a big deal.
So is Kyrie Irving going somewhere different?
What up, bro? What's going on?
What's going on with you?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
How you a seat?
Yeah,
Somewhere.
Make some room over there.
Yeah.
What happen when people show up late?
Hey man, shout out to Smokey number 2. Wait. So, what you think Porzingis gonna do for the Celtics? Nothing. Nothing.
Well, you know, they project Porzingis to be just like your boy for the Nuggets. So you know what I'm saying?
He's a great defender, though, right?
Yeah,
But he ain't never. Whoa, Porzingis ain't never been Jokic.
Yeah, I mean, but that's
Never. Like the
But-
whole time.
But Travis just said that the league tried to change it, but that what they want Porzingis to be, really, because Porzingis ain't no good.
Has he ever been on a good team though?
No.
Because where he was?
He started with the
Washington.
Knicks. He started with the
the
Knicks.
Knicks,
Yeah,
then
but
Dallas.
who they had?
I'm telling you,
They
gonna
had
start seeing
Melo at the time.
you gonna start
it's-
seeing all these big
decent.
bodies being
But
traded.
Carmelo was leaving though, pretty much.
Yeah.
But that's my point. Has he ever been with a contender? A real contender? Even
No.
Some would say
No,
Dallas.
No, that
But
was just
to
like
what
him,
level?
That's just like him being with the Hawks. Sorry, Atlanta. I don't mean to do you like that, baby. But that's just like him being with the Hawks. There ain't no damn
yeah.
contenders.
So will it be different with the Celtics? Because the Celtics are contenders. The Celtics are contenders.
He
Yeah,
just
just-
shit all on the home
Yeah, for the
team.
first and second round, that's about it.
And
Well,
I'm
they
all-
went to the finals and the semifinals 2 years in a row. That's not a first round deal. The Celtics.
Yeah, the Celtics. Is
I thought
a
you
good-
were talking about the Hawks.
It's a good
I thought you
move.
said the Hawks.
The Celtics.
Oh,
is a good
heck,
move
come
for
on,
him.
man.
He said it.
Yeah,
my,
but hold on, man.
my personal opinion,
The Celtics is a good move for him.
Oh no,
Yeah.
not disputing the Celtics. You
But
said
is
the
that
Hawks.
gonna slow the Celtics game down? Because you know they got a lot of
yes,
moving parts. That's
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
And
And
he-
don't forget who their GM is now. Anyways, who's bringing them in? He ain't no slouch when it comes to putting together teams.
and then we sleeping on who they gave up.
Yeah.
You gave up the defensive player of the year.
Oh, you sure
yeah.
did.
You didn't
Oh,
give
yeah.
him no chump player.
And he
You
made-
gave
he-
up.
He's the reason why they won the last two games.
Beyond,
that they
yeah,
did.
I'm gonna
He's
say
the reason
beyond
why
that,
they was
he's
in it, really.
He's their Draymond Green.
Yeah.
No disrespect to I don't mean to just say like Draymond's different than him, but he's the heartbeat of that team.
Yeah, but the Celtics just can't get over the hump. They done been there before.
Time
and time again.
They get to the same thing
And they choke.
and they get in the same routine, and it kills them.
And then they've been there with different coaches. So
But
I don't know if it's the coach.
they just don't have that extra player to comment.
Yeah, I
Your
mean,
boy,
I think it's the system. The system isn't playoff. I wouldn't say playoff ready. I think it's just built to take them all away because they get to the same point every other year
Yeah, and
and
choke.
choke. Yeah.
They
So
they
and
choke now.
you done been there with two different coaches. So it ain't the coach.
They choke more than Zion girlfriend. I'm just saying they gotta beat. But anyway,
Choking on different things.
the trade that kind of shocked most people was the Jordan Poole trade to the Wizards.
Man,
Jordan Poole to the Wizards for
So-
Chris Paul to the Golden State
so
Warriors.
me and my son had the conversation, and he was like,
They just freeing up money.
Not free.
But to
yeah,
me-
well, yeah.
That's 140
"Is it
million.
that Jordan Poole brought too much publicity with the $100,000 date with your girl?"
Well, yeah,
No,
he
you talking about
gave-
Zion? You
No,
said-
no.
Oh, with Ice Spice.
Well, Ice
Jordan-
Spice, he did $100,000 weekend.
I don't
with
think
the
it's
girl.
that. I think they didn't get his contract worth of play out of him, in my opinion.
Nah.
So
he-
my
he
son,
didn't- he didn't
my
have a
son
good
say-
season.
My son say he just didn't do good in the playoffs like they wanted.
But
So
that's,
he
that's
got
what
to go.
matter.
But is
That's
any of it
what
tied to
matter.
the preseason with
But man,
him and
You can be an
Draymond going at it?
all-star the whole season, but if you
Are you
suck in the
tainted?
playoffs,
I would say he was tainted, but he didn't have a good season. And knowing Golden State,
Is that why?
they don't have time for that. But yes, I would say that's probably
And
why.
they really don't have time for that because they got players that's pretty much on the other side of the hump.
But you also now have to
we
contend
got
with the
to
salary
get,
cap.
we got to get what we need now.
right?
But
I mean,
so-
that's what they building
that-
for now. You
I
know,
think-
not down the road.
I think it was a strategic move to get 140 million off their
But
books.
Chris Paul,
yeah,
The thing about Chris
we
Paul,
gonna get Chris Paul.
Chris Paul is I play devil's advocate. Chris Paul is a freaking MVP. He's a Hall of Fame point guard. He is
Did
a
you say
granddaddy.
granddaddy?
He is a granddaddy, but he's a veteran. You know what I mean? He's a point.
That's never.
So
made
he's
it.
gonna shut the ball. We ain't gotta worry about him.
Are we LeBron in now?
Chris Paul ain't LeBron.
No, I ain't saying that. Are we bringing players that we don't want to see go out too soon and giving them a contract on the good team?
I think it was more about getting rid of Jordan Poole in the dynamic with Draymond than it was.
So that
Chris
was
Paul.
a good trade.
But
That
they
was
gave up
good-
a lot. But beyond Jordan Poole, they gave up some damn picks for that deal as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they ain't never really been big on the picks.
I think
don't
I think they picked him up just hoping that he has something in the tank to get them.
Yeah.
reason why I say that, they're never gonna try and flop a season to get from the draft.
So now you trying to tell me Chris Paul gonna play second string so he could play with what's your big man name? Looney. Cause that's how he work a big man system.
Right.
Really, he don't have a choice.
And
you
it's
ain't
better
gonna
than being with the Wizards.
He don't have a choice.
Yeah.
The Wizards is completely
Steph is
rebuilding.
still Steph. You're not finna not start Steph.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But if Steph get hurt, you got a Chris Paul.
Right, but that's if he don't get injured.
But then now we take the game. We got to slow it down. You
Yep.
can't run that motion like.
But we
we
won
run.
2 championships slowing it down for Durant.
But he
Yeah,
ain't
but Durant
Durant.
is a different player.
Yeah, he's not Durant.
That's a 40+ man.
Yeah.
He is, but Chris Paul is a 20+ assist man.
Yeah, you're right.
That sounds like 40 points to me.
But can you do it at that pace?
But you got to look at who he's gonna be assisting. He's gonna be assisting the bench. He ain't assisting Steph.
My only gripe is his age. I wish they would have got him younger. If you're gonna pair him up with Steph, I don't mind seeing the 2-point guard flow. I've seen that work with 2 points, but Steph running around the court and Chris Paul walking up the court.
They had to see
I don't know.
something to make that move.
So
I don't know because that's what it's gonna look like.
What we about to see out of Kyrie Irving?
Shit, man.
He ain't got traded there.
No,
Oh, he's
but I mean,
staying there.
I'm just
Oh, you
saying,
just
like,
wondering,
but he's
well-
a free agent.
It's like a box of chocolates.
Oh,
Man.
he said he's staying in Dallas. He wants to stay in Dallas.
That didn't work out last year.
Nope.
No, but I think he can kind of do what he want to because he is the OG there, and he's still young enough to be.
It's just so stupid.
But with both of them there, didn't they play better when the
Yes.
other wasn't on the court?
Yeah, they had a better record when only one of them was out there together. They did. Now, granted, it's a mid-season deal, so that you might
Because
have to.
the game has to be played 2 different ways if both of them on the court. We can't come down this way one time and then come down this way the second time. So
But
we
if you
gotta
remember,
have,
Kevin Durant did that with Golden State. He played a lot with the second string.
Yeah, but see with Kevin Durant, it's always somebody to pass to when you're playing with Golden State.
I mean, the only thing I can see is it gives them an option to give them different systems to run against different teams. It gives you multiple ways to play
but
different teams.
does that hurt the team though?
We will find out. I don't think anybody
Are
knows
you
until they
saying
get
he's
on
the
the court.
second starting lineup? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm just saying, like, if you have a different kind of matchup and you trying to free up Curry and you want to go ahead and sit somebody, you could throw him in there to throw the run interference. But then on a shootout team, I'll take him out and put this old lineup in, and then we can run all day. But it just gives you a way to be multiple against different teams.
So he's not part of their starting five. Is that?
No,
is that
I
what
don't
everybody's
think
saying?
so. I don't.
Because I don't see Chris Paul and Draymond Green being on the floor the same.
Nah,
Because
but
Draymond-
Draymond run with the
Not at the
ones
same
though.
time. He run with the one.
Yeah, because Draymond do a different type of ball game.
Right. And I'm glad you brought up Draymond. If you was the GM, which Golden State got a new GM right now, I think Don Levy Jr. is the new GM because Bob Myers is gone. I don't want to talk about that shit. But
He's salty.
what would you do if you was the GM? Would you get rid of Draymond because he knocked the player out in practice, or would you get rid of Jordan Poole who basically flopped the whole year?
I don't know if you can base 1 year off of it, but I really think what happened at the beginning of the year took its toll for the rest of the year because you kind of go into that. You didn't back me up. You didn't get rid of Draymond. You didn't do whatever. So he's.
But
you could be permanently tainted, right? Once you get something in your mind, you could be like, you never gonna give your heart and soul to it.
But how could they get rid of a Draymond who has at the time won them 4 championships?
No, that's my point. Basically, for Jordan Poole, is it you guys made your choice?
Right.
And you didn't choose me. It doesn't matter how good you do, how bad you do. When that stuff sits in your mind, you're always gonna play like that. You're always gonna have that sitting there. So maybe he didn't give his best, whether he meant to or not.
Yeah.
Maybe he wasn't intentionally sabotaging nothing. But it's like when you feel like you really a part of something, you play different.
But it's the crazy thing. When Jordan Poole and Draymond's on the court together, they play damn good together.
Yeah, they do. They do.
And Draymond, gonna hold your feet to the fire, so you gonna have to produce.
Yeah.
I believe a player like Draymond would get the best out of Jordan Poole. I think he gonna have to stand on his own now that he in Washington. Because Draymond gonna push you.
If we gonna trade somebody, we don't trade the young.
You say don't.
That's capable.
So you would have wanted to get rid of Draymond.
No, hell no.
So is Jordan Poole gonna disappear?
So what you saying?
Which one, Smoke?
So which one you saying?
Is he gonna disappear?
We keep it both of them, and we try to get rid of somebody else.
I heard an analyst say that they believe Jordan Poole is gonna have the best years he's had, but he's gonna be in nowhere's land in Washington. He's never gonna be on TV again. He's never gonna be in the playoffs. You're gonna be eighth.
You're talking
at best.
Are you talking statistically the best years of his life? Because once again,
because he gonna get the ball all the time. He's probably the only champion going there.
Yeah. So what does that matter? Statistically you're gonna get yours, but once again, you ain't getting the media hype. You're not on TV all the time. Your team is. Are they going anywhere? I mean, look who they got. They dumped.
They dumped Bill. They dumped Porzingis.
Yeah, that's my point. So that's almost like when Goff went to Detroit. It's like, oh God, you went from a Super Bowl fucking team, or at least a Super Bowl contender, to the Detroit Lions.
Right.
And now, granted, he's doing okay there, but once again, it's one of those teams like, who are they?
It's gonna have to build, and I think they trying to build around Jordan Poole.
But I feel like now you're gonna take a good talent, like y'all saying, and put him behind nothing.
Yeah,
that happens all the time.
Which the talent fade out because you can't be
y'all,
Donovan Mitchell.
Y'all talking like the man gonna retire though.
But you're not.
I mean, he's pulling a Damian Lillard move.
Yeah.
I mean, he is, but who's to say next
he
year?
may get to the playoff.
Who's to say next year somebody won't pony up and pull him out of there? I think for next year it's done, but who's to say in a year or two he end up somewhere else?
I feel good if he went.
Yeah.
The good thing is he's still young.
To the Spurs.
He's $140 million man. He gonna have to show out to go somewhere else.
Wait, I didn't know he had that much on the contract.
That's what Golden State got rid of.
That's what they got rid of, and they needed to do that because they trying to redo the contract with Draymond.
Yes,
they mean to tell me
they chose Draymond over Jordan Poole.
They chose Draymond.
Hold on, how long was Poole there? 4 years, right?
Yeah, I was his rookie. This is his first.
I believe 3, 4.
So which year he got paid in?
Last year. I mean, this year that last
previous year.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. The one where he didn't perform.
And Draymond opted out.
Yeah,
so
it's like he got the money. He hit Ice Spice, and then he just bailed off. Like she put it on him, and he went away.
$1,000 weekend got your check.
He pulled a Zion.
That's why men are slaves to women.
That's why.
Here we go. Segue.
No. Transition.
Too early.
It's the transition world today. We don't segue.
Yeah.
Basically, Steve don't want to hear nothing about the Golden State Warriors.
Because we'll have a whole podcast about Golden State just because of our goddamn fucking Chris over here.
Hey, man, I'm just saying, we in an interesting place. I don't understand what's going on getting one of the oldest point guards in the league. But
shit ain't funny.
Steve is having a time with this 46.
Oh shit, he got him on edge.
I don't know whether it's the damn Crown Royal 2023 or the
just say Crown 23. It sounds sexier. And just leave the 20 out of it. It's a Crown 23.
He got a Crown 23.
Man, back in the day when I was only drinking Coronas, I go to the bar at a sports bar or whatever. I always order. Let me get a 2023 Corona. That was how I order my shit. They just pause for a second, just stare at me. What you talking about? I just want a 2023 Corona. That's all. I don't need no age Corona. Just give me a Corona. 2023.
And the
bartender's mad as hell.
It always gets that pause, and then they just start laughing at you.
I'm sure the bartender was bad at Hale at first.
Yeah. Nowadays, I go there like, can I come back there and make my own shit? Because I don't like what you're doing. Your shit garbage.
That's how you get the drink spit in, man.
Yeah.
Hey,
Oh, no, I don't.
whoa.
That's why they taste like that. That's why they taste like. God damn it.
Some NBA players like that.
I ain't had no simple syrup in my shit.
There we go with that. I'm just saying, man. Hey, man, shout out to Zion, man.
Old girl say you spit in my mouth.
I'm gonna go watch some Mariah Mills footage to figure out why he paying her $100,000 a month.
Oh, man. $100,000 a month. Is it that good, bro? Like, $100,000
a month.
I ain't.
Dang.
I'm gonna look at her differently.
And Ice Spice
He
got
was
$100,000
wiring the
dates.
girl $100,000 a month, but you get a stripper pregnant.
Whoa.
Hey, but hold on for a minute though.
Hey,
I-
but she said she might be pregnant though.
Yeah, now she's saying, hey,
Digress.
Yeah. It's serious business, man. Hey, shout out to Zion, man. But that girl want her wire transfer, man. Stop playing.
Man, who around this man allow this man to do that? Like,
Yeah,
how your boys let you do
man,
that,
you
man?
know you can't control no other man's job.
God.
Hey, as y'all can
You
see,
can't
man.
control that job.
He might not have told it to nobody.
What Lil Jon said? Skeet, skeet.
Oh shit! Something spoke to, man. As y'all can see, the NBA was kind of wild this week, and they didn't even play no ball, and they were wild this week.
Yeah, they
well,
wild.
somebody played with some ball.
Balls.
Oh shit! I'm surprised the flag ain't flew by now, but something
Hey, man,
spoke
let me
to,
throw
man.
something in there, man.
Go ahead, because you know we finna move on to what
So
Steve talk about.
what's gonna happen to my boy Boosie, man?
Boosie?
Hey, man.
Oh shit.
Man,
They ain't let that man out yet,
man.
man.
I hope he free. No, he out. He out.
Oh, he-
out.
they
I thought they
He did a
blocked
little
it.
video.
Yeah.
Nah, they
Gave
got
him another one.
social media took over.
So the
He got out.
judge overturned not letting him out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it wasn't even the judge that was
Is it
trying
because
to
it-
hold him.
is
it-
It was the
is it
DA
because
that
it-
was trying to hold him.
Is it because they didn't find his DNA or his fingerprints?
Nah.
Hey, you know what?
Walk of money to him, and you know how they love money. So,
Hey, you know what he said the DA did to him in the hallway? He said he started rubbing his shoulder, talking about wipe me down when he wouldn't let him out.
Oh shit. No way.
I promise you, bro. I ain't
Hey,
even
high
making
five to the
that
prosecutor because that is dope.
shit. Crazy.
No
isn't it?
disrespect,
Nah, you
but
need
that.
your ass whooped, motherfucker.
He
Shit.
told him, wipe me
But
down.
hey,
God
but that's why you know the shit personal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
personal.
Yeah, it's
man.
personal,
It's
man.
petty,
Ain't
too,
no-
man.
It's petty.
He been
job.
peeing on their tires. They coming for him.
Hey, yeah, man. Damn.
Pete on somebody's time. Hey, man.
Basically, that's what
Free
he
Boosie, man.
be punking them all the time when he get pulled over.
Family too connected.
Yeah, he do, man. He do, man. But shout out to
it's
Boosie.
Free
crazy.
Bootsy, man.
Free Boosie, man.
Always keep him free.
Hey, matter of fact, free Young Thug too, man, because
Nah,
that trial
that's
is
free.
ridiculous. So
It's
go ahead and
crazy,
free him,
man.
because y'all can't seem to put him in jail.
Yeah, man.
Nah,
Free
that's
free
free.
Thugger, man. What y'all doing?
Yeah, man.
Moving along, man, on to some different type of slavery.
Oh man, here we go. Here we go.
So, Smoke, you played us a video. I want to see if Trav can pull it up and play it for the people. But
I send it to you.
Can you play it?
Let me see. Let me work
Can you
on
play
it.
it live for the people?
I'm going to try to work on it real quick.
All right, you work on it, man. But basically, this woman on TikTok, she believes that men should reverse the roles and be, instead of the dominant role in a relationship, they should be the submissive role. Basically saying men should now be slaves to women. You got.
Was those the exact
you got-
words that they should be slaves? Or,
No, what she said. She
was
said we was
No,
slaves.
she was
to
like,
women.
she said, men was just built to be slaves.
She said we were built to be slaves
Yeah.
to them. That matter of fact, one part of the video she says we used to pass dicks around to see who was the best dick.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, she did say that.
She did say
You
that.
did.
Can you pull it up for the people?
I'm trying to give me a sec. Give me a sec.
Oh man, if you can't, we'll keep it moving.
Can we just insert it into the into this? And we
Yeah,
could just-
yeah. We'll,
That way it play before when it airs.
we'll find a way to let y'all hear it. But I want to see what y'all feel about that, man. Do y'all feel men should dial back and let the woman lead and be the dominant role in the relationship? Do you think society should change its views, even though we done built millions of years of this civilization with men leading?
Well, I sent y'all something today from Dr. Umar. And Dr. Umar said this is the time of the feminists.
Time of the feminist.
All right, hold on. Let me see real quick. Let me see if I got it.
Yeah.
Time of the feminist. Go ahead, Smoke. Go ahead with your
You want to
point.
just add the video to it later?
Yeah,
Hold on,
we'll.
hold on. I think I may have it. Give me 1 second. All right, here we go.
Something to smoke too, man. We still getting it in while I try and pull that up. He said he got it. But anyway, what Dr. Umar say?
So this is a year of the feminists.
Oh, you got it?
Yeah, I got it. You ready?
All right, I told y'all this shit live, man. We keep it going.
Brainwashed to really believe that they need men, right? The male was the original hoe, and women wasn't loving these hoes. Come on, man. Y'all know that Tupac line. Come on. Since we all came from a woman, got a gain from a woman, I gained from a woman. What did he mean when he said we got our gain from a woman? Y'all came from us. Everything that y'all implement, y'all took from the nature of a woman. Women were a community. And they chose the most fit male, and they passed your penis around, and a lot of them got pregnant. And then if you was up to party, they let you skedaddle. They just took the seed, and they didn't love them hoes. But at some point, I don't want to bruise y'all ego, but the male was created to be a slave. So they put men in a position they were not naturally meant to occupy. Men need to be controlled. They need commands. When you give a male freedom, that he did not earn.
So let's pause right there.
He does not.
All right,
So
I hope y'all heard that shit.
So
I heard that.
But the sad thing, about it,
to handle it, because with more knowledge comes more power.
Please
with more
shut
power comes more responsibility.
Please shut her up.
Yeah.
Wait, say Smoke.
the sad thing about it though, we kind of gotta be careful with the social media part of life, because they're trying to I can't say the word emasculate a man.
Right.
These if you look like a lot of you young boys these days, the testosterone ain't there.
Right.
The understanding of what a man is built on ain't there. But is it because of how we raising them, or is it because that the world today is catering to women in a certain way?
I think it's the world today.
So also what Dr. Umar said is also about the L. I can't say all the letters. L.
The alphabet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all also about
the
that.
transitions.
Yeah. So now yeah. But the thing is though, no, not on me. Throw it over
Just
there.
in general. I just need to be able to recoup the flag.
Yeah. So it's just crazy about what you got to watch out for is that they trying to turn women against the men.
Right.
And at the same time, so that makes for less people being born in this world.
So yeah, Umar kind of going on the population
So what
control
Umar
thing.
is saying is it's about the population control. It's about that they putting so much money towards the
GQ.
Yeah, it's
TQ
about
or whatever
You got most of
because the thing is they want less population out here. It's got to be so many people took out.
What's the point? I've never understood that. What's the point of less population?
So they can always stay in control.
So just because you don't have as many babies, you gonna stay in
They
control?
don't want me and you to create a village
Okay.
and come up with our own way of living.
Who's they?
I guess he talking about the powers that be.
The powers that be. The hands don't want you to
The Illuminati.
they don't want you to be able to build without them. They don't want you to depend on just y'all. They don't want me to come to you and bring what I could build to you and then bring what you could build to me. They don't want
you to
old
team up.
villages no more.
Okay.
Minorities, women's husband these days.
Yeah.
Us, the government.
Yeah.
So when your kids go back to prison and stuff, who did these kids belong to in the first place? Who paid for them? The government.
Right.
So they're going back to their masters.
That mindset. Basically trying to keep you separated. And they'll keep brainwashing them to take care of them. Until they kill themselves
a lot
off.
of things like a lot of people in this world today, how many kids they having at the max? 3 maybe.
How many of them ended up in
Well, that shit ain't working down here because we got like 4, 5.
Yeah, but I'm just saying though, you're a rare commodity right now.
I get what Omar's saying, but back to what this young lady is saying. I mean, men should be slaves. She passed penis around in the village and just to see who was the toughest penis.
Men been passing penis around for a long time. I don't give a damn about that shit.
Yeah, but I mean, no, she's basically saying
okay.
No, she's basically saying they had a structured system of passing penises around, and that men were pretty much supposed to do what they say by command.
Is there any historical?
Is this serious?
Is there any historical facts to back that up?
Only in the strip club.
No. And in the strip club, what? No.
Everybody passed the Johns around,
if
man.
you're saying it off of history as we know it, right? And we all know history isn't told the way it all happened. You know, they tell history the way they want to.
Right.
But if you started from
especially with social media, you're right.
that's my point. But if you started, if you take the Bible at face value, the man was the natural leader out of the deal. The woman was created from the man.
Right. The Bible and any other religious book.
Exactly.
Right.
And so because there are platforms, I'm not gonna say I'm a co-sign on this big grand conspiracy theory about this, because I think it's all, if you take it from a terroristic standpoint, it's all sleeper cells. It's just like this group of people right here, we can spin our narrative any way we want to. And we just keep talking it and talking it and talking it until the group gets bigger and bigger and bigger. Same thing with the LGBTQ community and any other community that's out there. You gain enough notoriety, enough of a platform, you talk to the right people, whether it's in the government, the social media, the actual media, you start to gain traction.
Right.
Whether it's right, wrong, or indifferent. I mean, it's also been very positive, not in that aspect, but in other things, in bringing attention to history, you know.
Right.
So the things that she's saying, and we had this conversation the other day, I don't disagree with everything she's saying. Obviously, the men are slaves thing. Women, to me, are naturally stronger than men because they endure way more than men when it comes just childbirth alone. You know, those things, the things that they've had to go through in life that they still have to go through today. When it comes to, because they hold down your households in general.
Right.
You know, the man may lead the household, but the woman
But basically,
runs.
she's trying to switch that role, though.
Yeah, and
She's trying to switch a role in what she want to do. You don't want to do all the other stuff.
But it's also not false in every household, right? There are plenty of women who lead their households.
But I would say this here. Even though you say women go through a lot, whatever the case may be, men go through a lot from the face value of the walking out into the world. Especially a black man. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to take it like that, but I'm just saying, it's so many things put against you, like just going to get a loan. If you ain't the right race, you ain't getting that loan the same way.
No doubt.
Another race would get that loan. And then if you come from a different country, they gonna get money for coming into this country, but people that come from Africa is not going to get money for coming into this country.
But can't you also say if a black man has it that hard, is it not harder for a black woman? Because
No, because it caters to the black woman.
It caters to that.
Like
who caters to the black woman?
The government caters to them.
Think about this,
that's
man.
why you got welfare. That's
single
why you
women
that's why
get assistance. They don't. If they don't have a job, they can get assistance for food. They can get financial assistance, housing assistance. There isn't a lot of things you can get out there from men.
I get that part when you're talking about government assistance. I'm going to lean towards the corporate side of the world. When you're talking, I'm not. From what you're saying, I'm not looking at it from a government assistance. I'm looking at it, you're competing in the world. I'm not talking about you're financially strained so you get all these other benefits. I'm talking about you out there competing. If a black man and a black woman are competing for a job, who has the better chance?
The black woman at this point. Now it's the black woman, yes.
But historically, it was never like that, right? And if you take back the hands of time, before they had women's rights and all that, women weren't working really at all, or what they was doing was
none of them.
But the black man was never getting that.
No, I don't dispute that. But
Go ahead.
before it was women, and then there's women's rights, but now it has to be broken down even more when you get into minorities as well.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Female always had a step. See, a male, first place, when you was talking about the dynamic of how it relates to them and, you know, as far as blame. Whenever it comes to a relationship, I don't care who sees it, the mother-in-law, your parents, whatever, they go see it as the male's fault.
Yeah.
Because the male
Yes.
didn't make it work.
Do not disagree with that at all. And maybe they're two separate conversations. If you're talking about in a
Stronghold.
family dynamic versus a
But it's
work
the same
dynamic.
thing in the work and in the field. See, it has to go that way. See, okay, a black female was always taught to teach her kids to feel inferior to a white man because of the slavery value, okay? And to downplay your father as a black male and stuff because of she didn't want to see her done in between her kids or a man.
Yeah, but that's kind of backfiring now because it's
has no choice but to.
Yeah.
now you got the kids. They don't know what to do. Half of them don't know how to be men no more. And then,
But is that different? Is that because you're potentially raised in single parent households to where you don't have a father influence in there?
some of that has a lot to do with it. But there's a lot of single parent kids, and I'm one of them that still had a lot of male influence. But I cling to my male influence. That was the difference. If it's a kid that don't have a personality like I did, wanting that male influence, they might go the other way. Which obviously that's the way it's going. And the women right now to take the stance of, oh, we're the leader now. You need to just be a dog.
Now, that's just one person's opinion.
Yeah,
that we
Yeah,
talk
that's
about
just
here.
one person talking.
Well, that's not just one.
And she may have
She got 1 million something views on that shit.
Yeah, the view, but obviously you could have your own collective of people with those that share most of your opinion, just like we could have our own as well. I just don't think. I think she's extreme in a lot of what she's saying.
And then
She does
it's
have
the
valid
way-
points.
It's the way she's saying it.
But do you believe that the social welfare of public housing and all that shit was set up as a tool to attack black family?
Yeah, it was
Because
obviously
you have
a thing used to break up the
have to
family.
believe that.
It
Because
was
if
obviously
you
that.
look at it, the thing is, okay, if I take you as a person and be like, I give you this, you ain't gotta put up with anybody else no nothing. I give you this and take from him to break him down. If he don't agree with what you got going on, regardless if you right or wrong, because they go with them every time.
Every time.
That's what I'm talking about, man.
So,
Something
if
to
I
smoke
keep
too,
the
man.
dad-
Y'all here pass the smoke back there.
If I can keep the dad out of the
It
house,
might be too late.
that can teach the son to not know how to be a man. Because the mama breaks down his form of being a man every single time because the government is her husband.
Ooh, shit. Well, that went left.
No, he makes
Nah,
very valid
He's right.
points.
He's
But-
right.
But
I'm
there's
joking, but he's
I
right.
think there's a compilation of factors in there because we all at this point know that the government set out to destroy a community to begin with, right?
Yes, they did.
And they did it off of whether it was.
Yes, they did. That's why I say he's absolutely right.
And we should also say that I don't think that apply for all women across the board. I think it's a
No,
select
no.
Yeah, but they
group
don't
of
have
women
to.
for that matter. Because I don't want everybody think you're talking about everybody. It's
Right,
probably
right,
just
right.
talking about
And
people
that's-
that think
that's a
like
big
that.
problem.
But the
too.
thing is, I think
People generalize way
if
too
you
much.
Way too
I think
much.
if you generalize, you're not open, or you're not, as they would say, woke to what's going on in life. You can't generalize that. It happens. That's why you
Right.
had so many projects built. That's why you had so many things put in place to put the man out of the situation. So
Well, it's continuing according to this
we
lady.
know good women because we have good women. But at the end of the day, it's a lot of people out there that's playing child support and they support their kids.
Yeah.
And that's a sad fucking thing.
Yeah.
All right.
And that's actually going both ways from
Because the thing is, if I support you mentally, I believe emotionally, I feel like that lasts way longer than my money could ever last.
Yeah, well, I mean, raising kids, money is always needed, but still, I
Yeah.
get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Like I'm doing
'Cause
all of it,
I mean-
and plus they taking my check.
Because everybody got to understand that you carry scars from being a child. So I'm saying we all carry scars from being a child, and that's emotional most of the time.
Yeah, but what kind of scars is women like her gonna put on a child saying that men should basically be dogs?
So they're pretty much telling their child that this is what you're gonna grow up to be.
Yeah, well, she don't need to have a child.
So that's pretty much
the case.
it. So the thing is, the sad thing is, you can't say one thing. You can't say something like that and then look at your own child like you're gonna be this.
Yeah, you're gonna be a dog.
Yeah.
Some woman's dog.
Not
you
at all.
think I'm
So
finna tell my son that?
Hell no. So
Hell no.
Does she have any sons?
I don't know. She
I
don't
don't
need
know
them.
what she had.
They need to send DVACs over there and get them out of there.
And, not even to give that so much light, because I feel like when you give things light, you create you grow things into other people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You make it more prominent.
And the only reason social media is making sure that is on in the world, because that's the way they want everything to be broken down.
Yeah.
So we
they
so
like
we
what
just
she's
have
saying.
to be careful in our households and the people that we come in contact with.
Or
To
just
say,
be,
hey,
be
we here
careful
for
of who you
something.
procreate with.
Right.
Conversation like that. You gotta have a conversation about the music they project, the shows they project.
Yeah, everything else they involved
That's
with.
what they want to do. Your best rappers are underground. You don't want to project that they are so positive that they're telling you to stay away from this, to not do that.
Yeah.
I've done this. Don't do this. But the ones they want to put out are the ones telling you pop these pills, drink this drink,
Yeah.
do this, do that.
Yeah.
Just leading them
It's
astray,
all
man.
the same conversation.
So I would say this to my people that listen, man. Let's get back to baby booming, baby.
Hey,
You gotta have these children,
Let
man.
have these
Build your
children.
village, man.
Let the
Bump
man
that bullseye.
let the man play his role and do the
Yeah.
best thing
I mean-
that he know how to do, and
What
let the woman be talented in her area, and y'all come together as a team. That's what I
That's
believe.
what it is.
What
Go-
if we at
go
the
ahead,
age
Steve.
where we shooting powder?
Yeah, but hey, hold on.
The fluid is low.
But hold on for a minute.
Fluid is low.
If we ain't careful, our kids gonna be shooting powder too because of the food they eat.
Yeah, you can't.
So we
eat
gotta be
McDonald's
careful.
Thinking you're gonna be.
Well, that's
gotta
because
be
they
careful.
only sell you female chicken.
How the hell we get here?
Oh shit, I don't know. About
Hey man,
Ain't nobody eating male chicken no more.
this lady that led us to female chicken. Good God
that.
Almighty.
Hey man, I just
We
say
got
this
too
here,
much
man.
estrogen in the chicken.
Stop letting the world trick you, man, and have your children, man. Build your village and understand that the village gonna last way longer than the money and everything else gonna last.
Hey man, but shout out to the strong ladies that are still co-opting a household and leading with their partner
Yes.
and making it work with their household. They not sitting up here treating him like a dog, and he's not treating her like, well, he is kind of treating her like a cat sometimes.
And I don't think we highlighted that
Whoa.
part. That
but you know,
I don't think we highlighted the part where we were talking about last night that the woman definitely plays that role to build your empire. That it's not going to be done by yourself, because that was a highlight of what we were talking about last night. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not just the man. It's not just the woman. Because
it's both, man.
They always say behind every man is a good woman, right? Because in my house,
Every king had a queen,
yeah,
man.
exactly. I may lead my house, but I damn sure don't do it without my wife, because she keeps me on track.
Yeah.
Same thing here, bro. And ain't no. We got to build together.
Yeah,
we
but
got
that-
to stop listening to
Her
all this
keeping you on,
bullshit.
her
We gotta
keeping you
build
on
together.
track don't make you a dog.
Exactly.
Like this lady is tripping.
exactly.
And this thing here, you
It's a
don't-
compliment.
You don't
You
have to
compliment each other.
You
I
don't
mean,
have to be.
she didn't pass penises around to see that you was the best penis she had.
But man,
She-
you don't have
she
to.
didn't
be,
do that.
You
She
don't
ain't
have
sharing
to
me with
be-
nobody. I can tell you that right now.
Hey, you don't have to be on day paperwork being married to build and to do things together. You don't have to be like that. Y'all just have to have adult minds and put them together.
Man, just
That's
come
it.
together, man, however you want to do it. But one person that want to keep the queens alive, man, one person that want to keep the queens alive, my man Biden, man. My man Biden. I think he was in Connecticut, and he was doing a speech about gun safety and making the towns safer. And he ended off his speech with the quote, "God save the Queen." Now everybody knows he was referencing Queen Elizabeth, but he said, "God save the Queen." Somebody need to tell him the Queen was dead last year. God didn't save her. He said, you know, you old.
She lived long.
It's time
She
to
lived
go.
long enough.
Yeah, she lived long
And
enough.
she robbed a lot of folks while she was living.
Well, hey man, shout out to the whole continent of Africa. She robbed y'all.
Yeah, she
pretty
robbed a
much
lot
blind.
of folks while she was living.
Jamaica too.
Yeah, the Caribbean, the whole Caribbean.
The whole Caribbean. Hey, the queen got it in. But Biden want to save her, man.
Hey,
Is
man,
somebody gonna
let's
save
just say-
him?
Let's just say about that. let me throw a little monkey wrench in that speech right there.
I want somebody to save him.
I just want to say something about the guns. Do you know that Clayton County has passed a thing that they would give money to people if they want to sell the guns that they
Oh,
don't
they've
want?
been doing that for years.
Yeah, they always been doing a
buyback
buyback.
is for years.
Man,
Yeah, damn sure not just here.
But
either.
you go down there, they selling muskets.
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah,
man.
they trying to get you to give up your guns. We already
Yeah.
know that.
Man,
But
that's sad.
That'll never work, man. They're giving up what, like Travis said, muskets. But you see what's on the market today? Come on, man.
Yeah,
You're not getting nowhere with none of that shit you talking about.
But
Yeah,
I,
man.
I still
It's,
got,
it's just a ploy.
Yeah.
I still got to find out who is trying to save Biden, man.
Hey, man, the dude is old. You can just tell it in his mindset. His faculties ain't there ain't there anymore. So he's just a good punchline.
Better question. Does he get another term?
No, man.
Man,
Come on,
no,
man.
bro. No, he need to go to sleep. Man, need rest. He don't
You
need
know, at
another
night, he don't
term.
go to the White House. He go to a nursing home, right? When the day ends, he be there playing bingo.
You just go ahead and clock in.
Yeah.
I don't even want no Jello though.
Hey, man. Hey, that's our time.
He
man.
be at a nursing home with one of our friends, just motherfucking playing bingo.
with a roll.
Hey man, I forgot my keys.
Our friend trying to teach him how to wax cars.
Oh shit!
Shot the shots, subliminals.
God.
That wasn't so subliminal. Mine was.
Something to smoke too, man. Hey man, it's been a good time. We are back. We trying to keep this thing more consistent. We're gonna come back sooner than you think. We looking forward to some things, man. Hopefully we can get to sit down with some of our cigar aficionados in the area, and we got some things coming up. July 29th, the first TN8 barbecue. Well, not barbecue, Smoke Fest.
Yeah, there you
Smoke
go.
Fest.
Neighborhood 8 first annual Smoke Fest, July 29th.
July 29th, man. We're going to do it up for the neighborhood. Make sure y'all contact us if you want information on that. Only bring good vibes. Bring some liquor.
Hey man, if you
Bring
can't
your
come,
cigars.
If you can't come through, send some cigars to us, man. We'll gladly smoke them and tell you how they smoke.
We're going to tell you how they smoke. We probably not going to tell you about vanilla
Or tell
notes.
us about some cigars that you know about that you think we haven't smoked.
That's what I'm talking about, man. Make sure y'all like and subscribe, man. And God save the queen, man. We out.
Whoop, whoop.